Merakoi is a patient engagement strategist. So that means I design and run various workshops and projects which enable patient experts and patients to have their voice heard within the pharmaceutical industry. I don't really think I have too much influence on our patient experts, but my role really is to allow their authentic voices to be heard, and it's a real privilege to listen to people's stories and experiences and help them help them influence the pharmaceutical industry and the drug development process. Everything that patients do within projects makes the projects better, because listening to people is the only way that we can really understand people's experiences and people's priorities, really. So working with patients makes everything better, which is quite a broad answer, but it's really important to hear directly from the people affected by various conditions and the people using various medications how these things affect their lives. We had a patient who directly influenced the direction of some work and also gave us at Merakoi and our clients a real aha moment when we were talking to a lady who told us about a spreadsheet that she'd created. So the project was to understand how patients viewed risk and safety in terms of their medications, because we wanted to understand actually whether we assumed patients did some sort of risk benefit calculation, but we weren't sure how they articulated that to themselves. So we asked some questions, and this lady described the fact that she had an Excel spreadsheet where she listed all the medications that she'd been offered with their side effects and dosage, how she was expected to take the drugs, how long she was expected to take them for, how many times a day or a week she was expected to take them for, and what benefits they could give her. And she scored them all. So she actually had a process by which she worked out what was going to be the best solution for her. And we'd never heard of that happening before. So it was a real huge moment for both the project and the client. I don't really want to reveal this because I feel like people will be waiting for these phrases to come out, but I've got two and they mean the same thing. So if I say, oh, that's a good question, or that's interesting, probably what somebody has said is either or and both a good question and something very interesting. But what it means when I say those things is that someone's just thrown a massive curveball and I have to give myself time to think about how I'm going to react to that and change probably the whole direction of the conversation in my head whilst I'm trying to slow everything down.